We've got Leslie on the show today. Now, she's got a knockers. I quite like her myself. Busy show today. Welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. It's day 17. The time is 1:36. This is Big Brother's little brother. That's Decline Program Metengrotta Penji, as they say in South Africa. Coming up, we meet the newly evicted housemate. The second housemate out of the Big Brother house is Leslie, everyone. There she is. That was her just the other night, coming out there, Trunchioni in hand. Lisa, Matthew and Romeo are joining us, everybody. Nice to have you back. These three lucky viewers we transformed into Makosi in the first of our Make Me a Housemate makeovers. Look at them. Three beauties. But we begin, as we always do, my friends, with Little Brother's big news. At 9:36 on Saturday morning, after a bed-hopping incident on Friday night, Vanessa joined a growing trend amongst her housemates, a visit to the hospital, the big copycat.
OK, I'll leave you there. See you later.
Thank you, Derek.
Not a bit, not a bit.
Big Dr. Derm is going to take a look at that X-ray now for us. Take a look at it. It's right behind us. Look, apart from the fact she's got dinosaur feet, I can't tell you much else. At 11:23 a.m, the housemates were given their second Saturday task. They received a personalised cardboard box and were told that the housemate who remained inside the box the longest would receive a special reward. Take a look.
Oh my God!
You can go inside.
No.
Science, you're saying science! Oh my God!
Look at this! Look at Maxwell! Wow! Highly flammable. Oh my God! Look at me!
Oh my God!
Oh no!
Look at you.
Irritable people. Look at me.
Pretty wowed by a few cardboard boxes, it has to be said. After only 28 minutes, science got out. You can see the highlights of the task in tonight's Big Brother at 9 p.m. But after over 26 hours, some of the housemates are still living in a box. Just to give you a little super speedy update, Makosi has since left her box, but Roberto, Derek and Anthony are still going strong. That, my friends, was Little Brother's big news. With 36% of the vote, Leslie is out. But does she feel bitter? Does she really want to leave? And does she really have the biggest boobs in Huddersfield? Open brackets apart from her mum and Nan, close brackets. With that in mind, today's Call BBLB could only be Ask Leslie. You can call BBLB on 09011 101 101, 09011 101 101, or you can text us. All you have to do is text studio and your comment to 83188, 83188, or of course email us, bblb@channel4.com. That's bblb@channel4.com. She went in as a nurse. She came out dressed as a policewoman. She was the first housemate to go topless. She gave us the first snog of the summer. And she didn't mind going to the loo in front of her housemates, even though she said she didn't do it. She did do it. Her friends and family are here. You can look a bit happy, huh? Holly's a friend over there. You must be very proud of her. Yes. Of course you are. Emma down here just claimed to me that her mother, in fact, has bigger boobs than Leslie. Well, it'll all be put to the test, but you, the public, chose to evict her on Friday. Please welcome to the studio our very own sexy sergeant, Leslie! Leslie, we've got a lot to talk about. Come and sit over here. What are you doing all the way over there? I won't bite. OK, first things first, you went in as a nurse, you came out as a police officer. Why did you do that? Thank you for doing it.
Well, I thought, well, you only go into the Big Brother house once, you only come out once, why not make a statement?
Yeah,
so
and a
that's
good
what
statement.
I did.
When you went in there, though, had you thought about the old cameras looking at the older...
No, I didn't actually. And my mum was a bit gobsmacked at that. She was like, oh my God.
Did she know you were going to go in as a nurse?
Yeah, she did.
Okay,
it was
good.
my mum was the one who suggested the idea actually. So
Good for her.
she knows what kind of person I am, so she was like, why not?
Thanks,
Do
Leslie's
it.
mum. After only 2 weeks, were you surprised to be out of the house?
No, I wasn't surprised because I did act like a little madam in there. So
Why do you think that was?
Because I don't get on with that many people. They've got to be a certain type of person for me to get on with them. And the majority of the housemates in the house was just, I didn't gel with them at all.
Mm-hmm.
So...
When did you pick up on the fact that was going to happen, though? Because it might, you know...
On the first night.
The first
Yeah,
night? Because,
yeah.
you know, you'd want to give people the benefit of that to start with, and then you get to know people as it goes. But
Yeah.
early as the first night, you thought to yourself...
I'm a good judge of character, normally. So the first night I knew who I was going to get on with and who I wasn't.
Dear Lord. OK, now, do you think Big Brother was fair in putting everyone up, or do you think Vanessa should have been singled out?
I think Vanessa should have been singled out, but I didn't really... Well, she showed.
I'm amazed I'm amazed at that, because Vanessa and Craig would be the two people you would say in there that weren't your proper friends, right?
Yeah. But...
And Craig turned on Vanessa in the old diary room.
Yeah, because she was being really, like, backstabbing towards us then, because, like, she was, like, you know, basically being awful about other people in the house, and then the next day she'd be best of friends with them, so it's backstabbing, really.
Has she been exercised or ostracised, rather, from Team Brittany?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dear
yeah,
Lord.
I think
OK.
so.
After you left the house, Vanessa said to Sam, "You look really nice tonight, really pretty." Do you feel betrayed by that in a kind of funny Team Brittany way?
Yeah, because she's always saying that Sam's ugly and, you know, that she's a minger and everything. But now she's like sucking right up to her.
OK,
So-
here's the thing that we don't get. In the first week, you weren't nominated once, and yet now you're out of the house. How do you think you would have fared this week? Do you know who nominated you?
I do, yeah.
You do know?
Yeah, I know. I think I know anyway.
Okay.
I've got a good idea.
Go on, have a guess.
Sam and Saskia?
Let's have a look, see if there's any surprises.
My first nomination, no surprise, is Leslie, because she admitted to stealing my makeup bag last night, which I was very upset about. She just slags me off at every opportunity, behind my back, to my face, and is quite threatening all the time. She's always, like, very confrontational. I think she's just got issues, really, because she doesn't feel as confident about her body, so she's trying to put me down. Or that's just the way she feels. I'm choosing her because I think she's a bit of a bully. I know her and Sam have got this little thing going on, which isn't my problem. But apparently this morning she shouted at her and told her that she nicked her makeup bag, which is bang out of order, seeing as though Sam was crying. I think she's jealous of Sam. I think she's got insecurities. I think she's very young and immature.
Now, I don't want to do that. Now, you've got to help me out here, because I didn't see the problem that you had with Sam and the problem that Sam had with you. I mean, you know, admittedly, you were like it to her face, so you weren't backstabby, but you were quite confrontational. So what was it about Sam?
She was just really catty, and she couldn't stand it if, like, the boys was giving other girls attention in the house. You could just see her face drop, basically, straight away.
Did you pick up on that on the first night?
Yeah, definitely. On the first night, I thought she was a lovely girl. In the first, like, hour, I thought, you know, really sweet, because she was always like, oh, you look amazing, you look amazing. But then after that, when she's seen that she was getting a bit of attention from, like, Maxwell, she was playing up on that fact. And if I had a problem with Maxwell or ranting her, she would always butt her nose in, but instead of saying something, it'd be, ah, like that stupid little twittery laugh. And that is what annoyed me.
But you were so confrontational to her face. I mean, a lot of people said you were bullying. How do you feel about that?
I don't think I was bullying her. I don't want to be known as a bully, because I'm not a bully.
But in terms of, do you think she could give as good as she gets? Because that's the thing. I think that's the.
I don't think she could give as good as she gets when it comes to me.
I don't think many people give as good as they get when it comes to you. What about Saskia? Because I didn't see any proper confrontation between you and Saskia.
No, there wasn't. Basically, Saskia just kept out of everything. If she said that, like she said that she thought it was wrong that I hid her makeup bag, and I just, you know, explained why I hid the makeup bag. Why did I do it?
Yeah, just tell us.
Because she said something awful about me, about lifting up the covers and seeing something disgusting or something, which later turned out that the reason why she said that is because she was jealous, because she wanted to join in the fun with me and Vanessa.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
that's why I did it.
Let's go back to Friday night when Davina read everyone's names out, which was an astonishing piece of television. There we go. It went around everyone's name. It's the first time I've seen that happen. Were you surprised at who got booed and who didn't get booed? Because you only see one side to people, obviously, when you're in the house. You don't see their, you know, in the same way we see your confidential stuff to us in the diary room and so forth. In terms, you know, we see the same with Maxwell, with Kamal, with Saskia.
I was a bit surprised that Vanessa got booed because, in my opinion, she hasn't really done anything to deserve being booed. But I wasn't surprised that anybody else who got booed.
A lot of people outside are saying Vanessa's not doing much in the house, and I think with her sort of her intro VT was kind of her kind of being quite mad and quite wacky and so forth. And I don't think that it's anything to do with how she's been in the house. I think it's more what she hasn't done. I think that's what most people are saying.
She is a fairly quiet girl. I mean, she does have her moments, but she's quiet more time than she's loud.
Sure.
So.
OK, how's it for you coming out to see Boots? We were here on Friday, we saw you come out, and I have to say, I thought you handled it very well. It can't have been particularly easy for you, but the minute you went out and just started slapping the old truncheon, I ran. How was it for you?
Coming out, I'll be honest, I was nervous. I was like, oh my God, they're going to throw mushrooms at me, you know.
They check for mushrooms, don't worry, before we let them in.
No, I was really, really nervous. But I thought, well, at the end of the day, I'm going to have people who like me, people who hate me, just live with it.
At least you're your own person, absolutely. Before you tell us what you've been up to, let's remind ourselves of what happened on Friday evening after you left the house.
Leslie, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
Change your microphone.
You're going to look like Janet Jackson, like me.
Hi, BBLB Radio 1. Leslie, you're a bully.
I'm not a bully, I just speak my mind, that's all.
There was a tiny bit of chemistry between yourself and Roberto.
No, Roberto's too old for me for a start.
Who do you think's most likely to hit it off?
I think Maxwell and Saskia, to be honest. A bit overwhelmed with like the press conference and everything. It's like that just happened to me, you know, that kind of thing. It's really strange. I'm feeling really, really excited right now to meet my parents and my brothers. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I was fascinated to see what people went. Did you know those young boys? They were terrified of you. You said, come here. That little one was like, oh, yeah, I know, don't worry. She saw you in a police outfit, that's why. What have you been up to since then?
Not a right lot, because obviously only my family's in London at the moment, and apart from obviously some of my friends are down today.
Did you not have a good day yesterday? What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday...
Photo shoots?
Yeah, I did some photo shoots, it was brilliant. But, I mean, I haven't done anything much as in terms of going out clubbing, and I'm missing it.
You've got a lot of time to make up for it. I'm sure you'll pack it all in this week. And how was Friday night when you came out with that press conference? Because you said in the car that kind of wowed you, and it must have been intense.
It was brilliant, to be honest. You know, because you feel like all eyes are on you. You don't feel like that when you're in the house because, you know, obviously you don't know the reaction you get in.
Sure.
But when you're out and you sat there and everybody's firing these quick questions at you and you know that they're all there to listen to you, it's like, God.
There's a pressure with that, though, isn't there? Because you suddenly think, oh, I better say something good.
I'm not bothered.
Fair enough.
If they said something to me, I wouldn't be like, oh, you know, do I answer? If I'm going to answer, I'm going to answer it.
Funny enough, Leslie, I wouldn't think you'd be like that. Don't worry. For now, everyone, Leslie. OK, we're having more from lovely Leslie after the break. Do not touch the remote. We'll see you in 3. Thanks, Leslie. Hooray for Leslie. Welcome back. Still to come, you have a chance to ask Leslie your questions and call BBLB. But for now, she's all mine. Hey, I love your tattoo on your foot there.
Thank you.
Oh, that looks agonising. Look at that. Did that hurt?
No, not at all.
What does it mean?
Angel.
Angel,
yeah.
Lovely. And I like the shoes, but that's a private thing.
Thank you.
OK, a delicate topic, as it is lunchtime. One of the funniest moments on Friday night was you not remembering you'd gone to the loo in front of the housemates. Have you seen the clip yet?
No, I haven't.
Would you like to see the clip?
I would, yeah.
You denied it all the way through Davina's interview. Do you remember it now?
Yeah, no, I don't remember it at all. I cannot remember it.
Beautiful. Let's have a look.
It's okay.
Yeah, we'll change.
That was right.
Honey, you weren't the only one that just gagged on that. I was just
Raindrops keep falling on my head, just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done.
It's not like you did it in front of one. There were 4 people in there.
I swear, I don't even remember doing that. I really don't.
I love that. But I love the fact no one even referenced it. They just went, oh, there she goes. It's like that's not the first time. Now we've got your friends and family here. Holly, is this the first time? Does she come around yours and have a little whittle in front of you?
Yeah, she leaves the door open.
Oh, dear Lord. This is what you're doing to us. OK, you made a name for yourself as a straight-talking woman, has to be said, and someone who always says things in the heat of the moment. We thought you'd test your memory, all right?
OK.
And a couple of other things you got off your chest. OK. Firstly, did you say to Saskia, I could imagine you with big ears, you know, really big sticky-out ears?
Did I say that?
Did you? That's a question. Did you say it? Do you remember saying that? This is great. She doesn't remember anything.
I don't think so.
Let's take a look.
I might
I can
have to
imagine
shave
you with
off.
big ears. Like, you know, stick it out ears. When I look at you, I can just imagine it. Oh, my gosh.
And she looked really happy about that. OK, next up. Did you say, it's like with me, when I'm on the outside, right? I don't lie to you. When I'm on the outside, I've got guys falling at my feet all the time.
Oh, yeah, I remember saying that. Yeah,
Let's take a look.
I remember that. I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
When I go out, I've got guys falling at my feet all the time.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to Huddersfield. And did you say, lastly, Sam, I really like you. You've been really kind to me. I'm sorry. Sometimes I was mean to you. Can we stay friends?
No.
No, you're right. We just made that one up. OK, Leslie, you have been brilliant. You've been a great housemate.
Thank you.
Said. These are your highlights.
OK, I'm ready now. I'm looking forward to having fun. I'm looking forward to having a laugh, having a drink.
What's your name again, sorry, sexy nurse?
Leslie.
Is that a wonder bra you've got on?
No, it's just a normal bra. My boobs look saggy.
Yeah! No, my mum's got bigger boobs than me.
19, lovely, a future ahead of her.
Everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Nobody makes me cry, seriously. I thought I could cope with being in here, but I don't think I can. At the end of the day, I know I'm good looking. I know I am. I don't get on with girls who are really, really, really pretty. Look at you showing your ass, not scared you, are you?
Don't tell me to shut up, Sam.
I would do things like hide other girls' makeup and things like that, so they'd look a mess, you know, things like that.
Where's my makeup bag?
Do you know what I'm thinking? They're going to portray me as a right. Being in the house has taught me a lot about myself. I think I'll last at least 6 weeks.
The second housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother house is Leslie.
More from Leslie all the way through the show, called BBLB, of course. But listen, gnomes are a new addition to the Big Brother house this year. Did you like the gnomes?
I didn't really pay much attention to them, to be honest.
Yes, indeed. We did notice that. Did you notice anything funny about them at all?
One had a knife stuck through the back.
Yes, that's true. He wasn't our gnome. But one gnome in particular was working for us, an inside gnome, an undercover gnome, if you will. It was Gnome Cam. It was this dude on a tractor. Let's have a look at him. I don't know if you remember this gnome. He's at the end there, towards the left-hand side of the garden as you look at it. This little baby here is a camera, a.k.a. Gnome Cam.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't, but we can have a look at Gnome Cam now. Let's take a look. That's the view from Gnome Cam. Isn't that lovely?
Oh,
now, I know there's not much going on there at the moment, but let me tell you, for the last week, he's been seeing a lot. And we can see it in a gnome's eyes. for Leslie and Nuncan! Woo! Thank you very much, Leslie. OK, for the time that the housemates are locked away in the Big Brother house, they may well be missing out on some very important social events, everybody, in the diaries. We thought we should help them out. We've been asking you to send in your photographs if you look like a housemate or you know someone that does. We had a huge response today. We're making not one, not two, but 3 Makosis, giving you the chance to vote for your favourite. That lucky lookalike will then attend a few events on Makosi's behalf, kind of like an understudy. Her family will never know. Here to weave their makeover magic is celebrity and makeup artist Yvette Reverend and Star Magazine fashion expert Hershey Pascal. Lovely girls. Hello there. Nice to have you both on. OK, first up, Hershey, Makosi style. Talk to us a little bit about it.
She's very kind of 70s disco diva, really trendy, quite funky. She loves her, like, little short minis and, you know, her vest tops and stuff. But her outfit into the house was quite a showstopper, I thought, with that kind of yellow kind of wrap around.
I, for one, loved it. But is that this year?
I don't know, you know, it looked like a bit of a towel kind of wrapped around and pinned.
Yes, that's why I like it. It was very live and let die.
It was a little.
Lovely stuff. Now, what about makeup here?
Well, you just coined it, totally. She's totally Bond girl.
Yeah.
You know, disco diva, glittery eyes, glossy lips, proper Bond girl. Love it.
Wonderful. OK, well, listen, we've got 3 potential Makosis here, OK? So what we're going to do, we're going to get each of them to turn around, tell me their names, and we'll find out a little bit more about them. OK, can we have a look and say hello to Makos A? Hello there, Makos A. Wonderful. Hello there, what's your name?
Mary Bernadette.
And who told you you look like Makosi? When did you find out?
It was actually my mum. She posted my picture on the internet.
Your mum posted your picture on the internet?
Yep.
Is that legal?
She emailed it in and I got called back.
Wonderful. OK, thank you very much. Next up, Makos B. Turn around to us and say hello. Hello, Makos B.
Hello.
What's your name and who told you you look like Makosi?
My name's Vicky Hughes and I had some school kids on the bus whispering and saying that Makosi.
Yeah.
So that's...
You had watched the show then,
Yes, I had,
You didn't think it was just some bizarre kid just saying the word Makosi to you? And why are they like? OK, lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And lastly, Makos C. Turn around. Hello there, Makos C. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Lovely. What's your name and how did you find out you look like Makosi?
Zoe, my name is Zoe Mgarasanwa.
Lovely.
Sorry, I didn't get the second part.
Oh, the second part was, how do you find out you look like Makosi? Did anyone say to you?
Oh, no, Makosi came to our house for dinner. And when she just entered our house and all my cousins were all like, you guys look alike, you've got the same big eyes.
Wonderful.
The same big teeth. And all, so that's when I discovered.
Great stuff. You've got some beauties to work with here, haven't you?
Oh, definitely,
Wonderful.
yeah.
Well, good luck, guys. If you just go off now, you go and get yourselves made over. We'll catch up with you later on with the finished result. Thank you very much. That's on Makosis, everyone. Yvette and Hershey. Wonderful. It's going to be a great item, isn't it? You, my friends, will then be able to text for your vote for your favourite Makosi alike. And there's rows and eruptions over there already. And we'll reveal the winner later on in the show. Coming up, we're going to be chatting to Lisa Mafia and Romeo. And one lucky viewer will be winning all of this. Let's take a look at those wonderful prizes. But first, if you think you're the spitting image of one of the remaining housemates and want to steal their identity, then here's how to get in touch. We'll see you after the break. Make me a housemate. BBLB, PO Box 636, Boreham Wood, WD6 9BD is the address to write to. Or email us, bblb@channel4.com, or the website address, www.channel4.com/bigbrother/BBLB. Hey, welcome back. The time is 2:08 and 16 seconds. As we speak, we can see lovely Makosis A, B and C being made up. No, that's Gnome Cam, unless the makeup girls have gone disastrously wrong and made one of them up as Gnome Cam. But I don't think that's happened, luckily, so there they are. The work is... Oh, hello, Diva. All right. But now 2 people have been glued to their sets for the last couple of weeks. They're friends of the show. It's Lisa Mafia and Romeo, everyone. How are we doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Brilliant.
Thanks for coming on. You're always very
All
supportive.
right.
How are you enjoying it so far this year?
Good. Really good. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's a lot more excitement than there was last year.
Do you think?
They've
gone mad this year,
Yeah.
don't you think?
Yeah.
There's loads of arguing all over the place. It's just getting... It's a lot more hectic. But it's started to calm down a lot
Do you like
recently.
that in terms of... I mean, it makes for good viewing, but at the same time...
The only reason I like it is...
because
Yeah.
the minute you leave the house, you come back, then everyone's sort of been arguing again and you know where they are.
It's good TV, it's good TV. Keeps my eyes glued anyway.
Romeo, they seem to be bickering in the house, like you just said, a lot this year. Now, both of you used to be part of a big group. You've appeared on reality shows. Can you identify with this?
Well,
that kind of close call.
Everyone's an individual, innit? And everyone's got their own individual personalities and where they come from as well, innit? So when you put them all together, you know, I mean, obviously there's going to be a clash. And in this house this year, they're just clashing all over the place.
Are there shades of when you guys were, you know, on tour and stuff?
There's a lot of memories. Big Brother brings back a lot of memories.
All right, Lisa, what's it like living in a group for you, 24/7?
Well, you know, as Romeo said, the conflict can get really like on top. But I don't know. I think if you like who you're with and you've grown up with them like we did and stuff, it was much easier. But these guys, they don't know nothing about each other. You know, to accept each other's personalities must be pretty hard. I have a lot of respect for them.
Sure. Who were you hoping to be evicted this week?
Roberto. He's kind of moany, right? He's like grumpy.
Why don't you like Roberto? Just because he's always moaning?
Let's get him out. He's too squeaky clean, you know. He's very
Is he squeaky clean? I just think he's grumpy.
He's grumpy, but he's also like just straight down the line, narrow guy. We need to get him out so that there can be more excitement in the house.
Okay.
That's what I reckon.
What about your favourite housemate?
Science.
Yeah, it has to be Science.
Science.
I'm a cozy, a bit of a cozy as well.
I like Science because he's not afraid of his opinion, is he?
That's true.
He just says it.
I think he's afraid of not giving his opinion. He can't help himself to give his opinion. Has he been a favourite from the start, or has he grown on you?
He has for me from the start because I think he's the only one that's kind of in there to just be in there. You know, I don't think he.
With me personally, he kind of grew on me. At first, he wasn't a general favourite. Cozy was my favourite at first, but he's taken over slightly by probably 5%.
More personality.
I like the way you had that up in your head. Okay. Who I like today, percentage-wise? Science over Makosi. Okay, we've put together a selection of why we think is great. Concentrate, because here comes the science bit.
Good day to one and all. Science, the great. Citizen science.
No science.
Let's get a few things straight right now.
Let's get a few things straight.
Now it's time to get ghetto. I am from the hood.
Leeds is a bad boy city.
You always hear him say, power to the people.
It's power to the people.
Stop moving your head!
All right, man. Everybody at home, wagwan!
Golden was like in the 80s.
It's not all in a lifetime that you'll see a man like me in a place like here, you gets me.
This is the new millennium.
All of the grind is on my mind.
School is good. All the children out of school. Stay in school. Do good.
But I always abided my time and you would shine.
This. Who argues on a Sunday?
How else am I supposed to be but myself? I look for the good in people all the time.
Antiseptic?
Bam! You get me?
Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Peace.
He's got something, hasn't he?
That's very well put together. That shows his personality. He's just crazy.
I'll pass that on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like that.
But in terms of his rapping, what do we think? Do you think
me
he's got
personally, I haven't really heard his rapping.
I think from what I've heard, he sounds more of a philosopher rather than a rapper.
He's got a message. He's got a message.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we've noticed a couple of the other housemates think that they are pretty good dancers on the floor. Okay, we'd like to know your expert opinion. Let's take a look at this.
Just like me, you are that kind of man.
Come on, Charlie!
Everybody else!
From this day forth, that move is simply called the Anthony.
The Anthony.
What do you think of the guys dancing? Anyone there?
I think Anthony will watch himself. He knocks himself out.
Vanessa, she's.
You're happy with that, right?
Yeah,
there you go.
She's looking good. She's looking good. She looks like an undercover stripper right there. I don't know. Something about that.
Finally, guys, who do we want to see win? Science?
Science.
Yeah, I want to see Science win. I'm still rooting for Makosi as well, though.
Sure
definitely.
Thing. Okay, Romeo, Lisa, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now it is time for two viewers to go head-to-head and try and win our suitcase full of goodies as we play Try Your Lock. Just in case you've forgotten the rules, here they are. Leslie here is standing in front of a board with 13 housemates' faces. It's Leslie, everyone. She's standing in front of a board. Thank you. Wake up, people, come on. Underneath is a face with a key. The key will open, one key will open this lock. Each caller has to take it in turns to pick a key, answer a true or false question. If they get it right, Leslie's going to try the lock. If they get it wrong, the other caller gets to try the lock instead. The qualifying question this week was, which housemate suffered from repetitive strain injury in this week's A&E task? The answer was, of course, Makosi. Out of all the correct answers, we have two lucky winners on the line waiting to play on line one. We've got Caroline from Hertfordshire. Hi, Caroline, how are you?
Hello, Dermot, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm just nice Caroline and her posse. How are you? Are you all right? Is everything going all right there?
I think so.
Lovely
bit
stuff.
nervous, but fine.
You'll be fine. OK, next up we have Sarah from the Forest of Dean. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. All the better for speaking to you.
That's a very nice thing to say. I believe you'll be visiting the Forest of Dean very soon. One of you will be winning this week's lovely suitcase, which is packed full of prizes, including Big Brother Duvet set, items from this week's hospital task, set-top box, 2 tickets to eviction, much sought after BBLB limited edition tea-towel strike nappy. Off air, we asked you a question to decide who goes first. Caroline, you are up first. Who would you like to pick?
I'd like to start with Roberto, please.
Roberto, where's Roberto? Whatever. Lovely. OK, brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much. Roberto threw a meal over Kamal's head. True or false?
False.
You're right. It was over Maxwell's head. Try your lock. Here we go. No joy. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Boo, indeed. OK, next up, Sarah. Sarah.
Hello.
Hi, go for it.
Saskia.
Saskia. OK, lovely. Thank you. Saskia's been advised to wear leg support for the next 2 weeks. True or false?
True.
Yes, it is 2 weeks. 2 months. No, yes, right. Go on. Sorry.
No.
No
Yeah?
joy. Oh, never mind. OK, no. OK, Caroline, next one.
Makosi, please.
OK. I love that. Very strong. Makosi stripped and ran around the garden with Sam. True or false?
Sorry, could you say that again?
Makosi stripped and ran around the garden with Sam. True or false?
True.
That's right. Try your lock. Here we go.
No.
No joy. Oh. Sarah, back to you.
Craig, please.
Craig, where's Craig?
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day. OK, Craig and Derek gave the housemates a quiz this week. Craig asked a question about the first sovereign empire of the Japanese dynasty. True or false?
Can you repeat that, please?
Are you serious? OK. Craig and Derek gave the housemates a quiz this week. Craig asked a question about the first sovereign empire of the Japanese dynasty. True or false?
False.
It was true. OK, there we go. Which means, Caroline, you've got to try the lock for Caroline now. Well done there, Caroline. Congratulations. Look. You do know what's in this, right?
No.
OK. Well, we've got all these prizes there for you. And what are these?
My hair straighteners.
Leslie's donated her hair straighteners as well.
Thank you, Leslie. That's really kind.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much, Leslie. Congratulations. Sorry about that, Sarah. OK, remember, Little Brother, ladies and gentlemen, is your show. If you want to tell us anything or send us any stuff, here's how to get in touch. Send us stuff. BBLB, PO Box 636, Boreham Wood, WD6 9BD is the address to send us stuff. Send us stuff electronically, bbLB@channel4.com. Our lovely makeup team of Vet and Hershey have been tirelessly working to transform 3 lucky viewers into Makosi. It's up to you to decide their fate, who you think you should vote for, who should replace Makosi in the real world while she's still in the house. Yvette and Hershey, how's it going?
Oh, not bad. Not bad.
Hey! I know we haven't given you much time to work with, but...
Yeah, but we made it and it's all fine. They look fantastic.
It was a bit Keystone Cops there
was
for a minute.
I saw you working very hard.
No, we were there just pinning.
Thank you very much. We're very impressed. OK, let's have a look at Makos A. Lovely stuff. OK, we've given each Makosi a Makosi-style line to read. Please read your card.
I am Makosi, I am a diva and a princess.
Wonderful. Isn't that beautiful? Let's take a look at Makos B, everybody. Please read your card, Makos B.
I am Makosi, and I am a diva and a princess.
Wonderful. Lovely. And finally, Makos C. Come on down. Lovely. Beautiful. Please read your card.
I am Makosi, and I'm a diva and a princess.
Oh, that deserves a round of applause. Come on. OK, now it's over to you at home. If you think Makos A is the best look-alike, but I stress not sound-alike, then text poll, then a space, then A to 83188. If you think Makos B is the best look-alike, not sound-alike, then text poll, then a space, then B to 83188. Or if you think Makos C is the best look-alike, then text poll, then a space, then C to 83188. But hurry, we're announcing the winner after the break. Still to come, Leslie's going to be taking your calls in Cool BBLB. And this is amazing. We have the first performance of a song for Big Brother. Leslie, you are in for an absolute treat of sorts. We'll see you in 3. Too crazy. Hey! Welcome back, my friends. It's day 17. The time is 3:24. It's time to reveal the results of our first Make Me a Housemaid Makeover. Joined by lovely Yvette and Hershey. Look at them. It's not going to make you feel uncomfortable now. Just look at them. We have 3 hopefuls. We've named Makos A, Makos B and Makos C. Girls, talk us through what you've done with each.
Right, well, I literally got a piece of cloth and I've literally pinned it on the back. And like a really chunky kind of like ethnic beaded, you know, necklace and silver earrings and just some...
That's Makosi on the way into the house, right?
This was the opening kind of look.
Lovely stuff.
Luscious gold lip gloss.
Yes.
Her golden dress.
Beautiful. And Makos B, talk us through what you've done there.
Really kind of casual look, you know, green vest, her kind of like little green skirt.
Yeah.
Again, chunky beads.
Beautiful. Lovely.
And I did the shimmery eyes and the glossy lips with a bit of eyeliner.
I like those eyes. I like your eyes. No worries. OK, and Makos C, lastly.
Kind of like sexy tight jeans and her kind of like her retro print kind of floaty top.
Yes.
And a nice headband around and chunky gold earrings.
Makosi's, how do you feel about your new look? Happy?
Great.
Yeah.
Of course they are. They're just going to take that stuff home now. They're over the moon with that. OK, the results are in, ladies and gentlemen. I can reveal... Nice drum roll. With 89%, the winner is Makos A. Wonderful stuff. OK, you are the winner of Makos A. Congratulations. Well done. Girls, thank you very much for taking part. Don't go anywhere just yet, however. You are now Makosi's official Big Brother's Little Brother look-alike, which means you will be spending some time this week having a day out, including attending Makosi's cousin's graduation. Wonderful. Now, we have to stress... You must be dressed like that, OK? And they can't rumble you. If they rumble you, then we've had it, all right? They must believe, to all intents and purposes, you are Makosi, OK?
That's right.
Excellent stuff.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, all our Makosis. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for Cool BBLB, which is quite simply this week. Ask Leslie. Leslie, still with us, everyone? Are you ready to ask some questions?
I am.
OK,
yeah.
let's ask some questions to you. Go straight to the phones right now. Hannah's first up in Redditch. Hello, Hannah.
Hiya.
Hello, Hannah. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Brilliant stuff. Not bad at all. Ask away, Hannah.
Okay, hi, Leslie.
Hi.
You were kind of Craig's only friend in the house, and you both turned on Vanessa, so who do you think Craig's going to kind of talk to now and hang out with in the house?
Probably Vanessa still. But I think he will spend a bit of his time still with Roberto because he gets on with Roberto. Well, Roberto's one of the guys who he does mostly get on with in the house. But I think he will find it hard in there without me.
Now, Craig, it has to be said, is a self-confessed bitch, right? He says it's a bitch, yeah?
Brilliant.
So, in terms of him playing a game,
Yep.
what do you think he should do? Because he's isolated in there now, isn't he?
Well, I says to him, obviously he's still going to want to, have a whatever about people, what you just said. But I says to him, be nice to everybody in the house, unless you feel reason to come out and say something to somebody. But just go into the diary room and let it all out.
Sure.
Because I want him to stay until the end. I want Craig to win.
He's got a strange relationship with Maxwell, hasn't he, Craig?
He has.
In terms of the fact that they give each other a bit of a hard time, but you can tell, I think they like each other.
They both do like each other, yeah, that's the thing, they both really do.
So do you think he'll kind of pally up to Maxwell? Because, I mean, that's a very, I mean, if we're talking in terms of playing a game, that'd be a very sensible thing to do, because Maxwell's a very popular person in the house and out of the house.
I think that if Anthony was to go, like, in the next couple of weeks, then Maxwell and Craig would just be like that straight away, but Maxwell's obviously with more like that with Anthony at the moment.
Anthony needs to be out of the way for that.
Yeah,
okay,
I
brilliant.
do, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Hannah. Next up, John in Nottingham. Hello, John.
Hello there, Dermot O'Dermot. Hello, Leslie.
Hi.
Go for it, John.
I'd like to know, Leslie, who are you going to keep in touch with when everyone leaves the house?
Definitely Craig. Probably Vanessa as well, because she did have a nice moments. Makosi, Roberto and Derek, and they're definite people.
Well, I didn't really see a relationship develop between Roberto and Derek. Why do you like them so much?
Because they were treating me like... They was acting like a father figure when I was ill in the last few days. I was in there, like, bringing me soup in bed, bringing me drinks. It was really sweet, so...
Yeah, lovely. Yeah. That'd do it for me. Thanks a lot, John.
Bye.
John, he's happy. Next up, Colette in St Andrews. Hello,
Hi,
Colette.
Dermot.
Hi, go for it.
Leslie, hi.
Hi.
What would you have done if you'd won? What would you have spent the money on?
Most likely I would have given my mum and dad some money to help them out with, whatever they wanted, basically. And then gone on a massive holiday, somewhere really nice and hot. And I've got a car, but I can't drive. I'm terrified to get behind the wheel. So I would have plucked up the courage to get some, some...
Proper lessons.
Yeah, proper lessons.
Good for you. OK, Jessica in Somerset. Thank you very much, lastly. Sorry, Colette. Jessica in Somerset, if Craig had not been in the house, which boy do you think you'd have bonded with? Well, that's good.
That's hard. Probably still Roberto.
Roberto?
Yeah.
OK, cool. Next up, Hannah from Liverpool. Hello, Hannah.
Hi, Dermot. Hi, Leslie.
Hiya.
Go for
it. Leslie, if you had to take 2 people out of the house when you got evicted, who would you have taken and why?
Good question.
I would have took Sam and Saskia with me. Taking them out as in, not taking them out because I wanted them with me, to take them out because I know the house would be a lot better place without them to win.
I think we know the reasons why you've taken them out, don't worry.
Yeah.
And lastly, Luke in Nottingham. Hello, Luke.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah, not bad at all. Go for it.
Yeah, hi, Leslie.
Hi.
Hi, I was just wondering, if you were to go back and do it all again, would you do anything differently?
Yes, I wouldn't have got my boobs out on the first night. That's
All I want to
how
know is, would you still go to the loan front of the whole nation?
Sorry?
Would you still go to the loan front of the whole nation?
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. I just couldn't remember doing it.
Now she's done it, she hasn't got a problem with it. All right, thank you very much, Leslie.
Thank you, Jay.
Now, this is going to be amazing. It's the part of the show we've all been looking forward to. As you know, each week we're joined by a newly evicted housemate, like our lovely Leslie here. To make the time with us just a little bit special, we asked you to show them your love through a medium of song. All you have to do is compose an original song summarising the week's events, email it, send it to us on CD, and you here could be singing your heart out with us on a Sunday. It can be a country and western. It could be a new age tribal chant. It must be original. This week we're delighted to announce we've got a techno treat from Sheffield. It's Simon Wells, who's a teacher, which means he's responsible for young minds, and has written a song for Big Brother. Leslie, go over there and enjoy, please. Wonderful. OK, don't forget to tune in Big Brother 9 o'clock this evening. We are back tomorrow at 5:25. See you then.
Yeah. Though they've missing injured sauce, yeah. Roberta spills food on Muscle's head because he's jumping in and out of bed. Kamal has got grapes and the piles, but nothing can stop Craig's smile. 'Cause baby Britney's in his tom, and soon he's gonna be a mum. Maxwell's being a naughty boy, oh yes, sitting on the naughty step, ah bless. His Tottenham box on fire, our last Leslie's from Yorkshire. Yeah! I want a glass living room, just like theirs, and a cuddle with Sam on the dining room chair. Science is a gangster, all can be evicted, Vanessa is a cheat. It's Big Brother 6 in the mix. 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 Oh yeah.